kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Nudity or
like
lying?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What did it? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is Hispanic.
You have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there, just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting to America.
Yeah. Well, she said, and we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up? How is everybody doing today? I am enjoying today. You know, I was on stream earlier. I was having an issue with it's something going on with my internet connection. It's probably the router, and yeah, that was a thing that was happening. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody enjoying the weather, the day, whatever? It has been just one of those days. I kind of feel like it's been a issue where why do they feel like Thursday? I mean, like today feels like a long. I feel like it's been longer in a week than what it has been, and it's just my days are getting confused. It's like night at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's just one of those things where it's just like, yeah, no, it's gonna be a long winter. Although I wouldn't mind snuggling up to some tatas and some thighs. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, no, I decided to do a stream today. Like, it was one of those things where it's like I wanted to actually spend some time just, I don't know, just I don't know, just enjoying today and shit like that. So, anyway. Yeah, thick thighs, no matter what the season, is always nice. Thick thighs is always nice no matter what the season. Went back and did some reviewing, like, oh my god, okay, so to the delight of like people that watches the channel and watches my videos, I did a little bit more editing over the last couple of days, and that and it's just like quality of life stuff where you know, I learned how to do a censor bleep in the video, so that's a thing that happened. I start putting carts when I need to in videos, and it was just so tedious. Next thing I'm gonna have to actually do is I'm gonna have to actually edit gameplay videos to like cut out the just grinding parts and just like do the videos and it's just like no, like yeah, like no, no, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. But because of my health concerns that I'm dealing with, yeah, I I got the time where I can just take some time and just do it. But like, yeah, I hate it. Anyway, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but here. Of course, let's just go to it right quick. I have my community page. So I did put this out a couple of days ago. And these are like some games that I have with my PlayStation Plus. So and some of them aren't. Some of them are games I bought myself. So we have a poll. I want to do at least 3 games, right? Cheers. And these are some of the games I want to get to. I'm still going to do random games throughout the week. But I want to actually start a series of games. And I kind of want to stream them. I kind of don't want to stream them. But yeah, I don't know. It just depends. I'm allowing you guys to actually make the decision to decide what games I'm going to actually do and games I'm going to stream. And it's just, I have the time free. Might as well do it and give y'all some enjoyment along with the political stream. So if you want to vote, the poll is up. Just have some fun with it. So that's the thing. Anyway, this is like I tell all women, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So we're gonna get into some videos and we're gonna go from there, okay? So all right, so let's kind of get to this, okay? We're gonna start our first video. First of all, before we get into this, I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and it helps the channel out. And we're going to make sure that we keep going and moving with the videos going forward, to from gaming streams to political or social podcasts. That being said, coconuts in Barbados, we're going to get to our first video that we have, okay? And this is talking about one of the persons who is responsible for creating some great games. This person has created great hit series like Twisted Metal, and another one that was the epitome of a man too angry to die, God of War. And David Jaffe, let's be honest with ourselves, and we've seen videos of him. He seems to be the type of person that had Arrested Development and never got out of the, oh, this is edgy stage of his 20s. And lately he's been kind of like a depressed Santa Claus. I don't know what to say. Like, this man created one of the most popular franchises in gaming history. And the second that he left, the franchise got better. I'm not BSing you. Literally, God of War 2 was way better than God of War 1. But and Cory Barlog was actually game director for that one. And he has had a hand in a lot of the lore, more lore probably than what David Jaffe has. But David Jaffe was always remembered as the creator of them, even though people like what was that line? He's the stepdad. I mean, his kid. He got mad because the stepdad took care of the kids better than he did. So, yeah, let's kind of go and actually see why David Jaffe, who's had a hate boner for Sony for a long time because Drawn to Death was just trash. Drawn to Death was trash, and people knew it was trash. And at that point, it was like he was phoning this shit in, and it's trash. And now he's like mad at Sony because it was like, your game is trash, dog. Let's see how he's mad about Astrobot. But let's go.
Am I worried about the younger generation? I am, because so many of them are so f***ing stupid and are incapable of actually comprehending what people are saying to them. I'm not messing with you. I'm not doing a bit.
Now, this is something where I wouldn't say the younger generation is stupid. I wouldn't even say that they're more touchy-feely than what the older generation is. I would say that they're more honest with their feelings, and for people that's trying to hide who they are and hide their feelings and hide the fact that things are just messed up. It's like, dog, they just admitting that things are messed up. And the fact that this, the new God of War act like they're just acting like their fathers didn't hug them enough. Because Kratos treats his son like a person instead of just like, boy, let me beat the hell out of you in order to make you see the way I think. But let's continue.
I made a video about Astrobot. I never said the game was too hard. I never said they should change anything. I said it's a great, delightful game. I just said for me, it wasn't what I was enjoying anymore. I don't like.
Now, he doesn't like Astrobot, which is a fun, god-awfully fun platforming game. And I've heard people explain this like, I can't play Astrobot. I was just in a dark mood. But that game makes you happy, and I just didn't want to be happy. And they said it, sarcastically, but facetiously, but like for real, like people like, when I play Astrobot, it just makes me smile, and I didn't want to smile. Like I literally heard people describe that, but they didn't say it was a bad thing. They said it was a bad thing for their mood right then and there. But let's hear Jaffe.
Pure platformers anymore. I never really did. And so for me, it was just an exercise in frustration.
So he says Astrobot wasn't fun because he doesn't like platforms. Now, I call bullshit. Now, of course, I watched this video before, but I call bull because that's not the reason why he didn't like the game. Let's go.
Here, let me show you. Can I beat Astrobot? Or at least that level? Of course I can. Not that it should matter. Because some of you idiots, maybe you have nothing else going on in your fucking lives. I don't know. But you literally seem to think being great at a video game is some kind of real accomplishment. I get it.
Okay, now this is something where I would agree with them. There are so many people that think, I'm great in a video game. That's an accomplishment. No, dog. No, it's not. It's not an accomplishment being great in a video game. What is an accomplishment is to take that skill of, the quick reflexes, the pattern recognition, and actually attribute that also to something. The video game is the training, and it's also enjoyment. It's not the accomplishment. But again, I look at it as tools. Like I look at it as tools that you can take and translate, not make your personality. I play games. Yes, I'm a gamer, but gamer is not my personality. Some people, gamer is their personality, which is sad. But let's go.
I get it. Maybe you've never really done anything of meaning. I mean, I love video games, man. I made them for 20 years, played them since I was 4 years old in 1975. Trust me, I love the things, but it's just a video game. Nobody gives a shit if you're good at them. I mean, maybe they do, but trust me, most people don't give a fuck. But here,
Now, mind you, this is coming from a former video game developer. This man is a video game developer. And it's like, I don't care if you like video games. Like, the fuck? Like, really? Are you burnt that bad from the video gaming development? And like, he was part of the gaming sector where it was burnout, crash out, all that other good stuff. So I can understand him being a little bit upsetty spaghetti about it. But like, this video was just made because people were trolling him online. He's angry. He's upset that people, you said I can't play a game. You said I can't play a game. Oh, that's what this video is. But let's continue.
here you go. Here, allow me to kill the boss for you. I mean, it's not like it's hard. It's just I don't like going there in my mind anymore. It's too much to think about. I don't enjoy it. Why should I play it if I don't enjoy it?
Why did you buy the game? Why did you buy the game? Astrobot is one game that you should know how it plays. You have a PlayStation 5. They have Astrobot's Playroom or Astro Playroom, which is, they said this is going to be Astrobot. They literally keep the same theme music. The digitized I'm Astrobot is literally in the Astro's Playroom. You know what it was. So why did you buy the game? Why did you buy the game? But let's go.
But no, here you go, idiots. Here you go. Like this.
Now, here's the thing. He's frustrated that he can't jump and hit a box that is just flying around slowly. Wait. Let's see. This is, look.
Yeah, why should I play it if I don't enjoy it? But no, here you go, idiots. Here you go. This is annoying to me. Sure.
Dude, like, for real, dog. For real. How just, like, he has to be, makes himself angry to be this, like, oh, I can't get it out. It's taking me forever to get this. Like, for real. This is a game developer. He's not beating the allegations that most game developers can't play games. They just make them. He's not beating that allegation. Let's go.
Just wait. All right, here we go.
This game is not as hard as he's making it out to be. It's not as hard at all. But let's continue. Like, did you see? I counted at least 4 times of him actually trying to jump and go to that when he knows the mechanic of the level. It's almost as if this man is just angry because how dare you? And I'm like, dude, why are you so angry? I mean, like, I get it if you're playing a game and you're frustrated, but this man is just, and then the fact that he had to do it live on stream, he seems upsetty spaghetti for real. So I'm actually only took him one time to gauge the jumping mechanics right then and there. So that's cool. Let's go.
All right, can we begin now?
like he did the Boston direct. Like, can we hurry up for that? This man is upsetty spaghetti. Upsetty. All right, let's go. All right, so he's locked in. He's ready to go. Let's see how it works out. I'm sorry. And I had some stupid deaths. Like, I played Astrobot on stream. I had some stupid deaths, but like, he is too angry to play any well. He's just too angry. It's because, one, he hates PlayStation now, especially since, you know, they was like, "No, dog, it's time for you to retire." They literally made a deal like, "Yo, you've been good. You done helped us out. Why don't you take some retirement money? Go ahead and buy your house." He hates Game Pass. Game Pass is value. You should do Game Pass, even though it tanked Microsoft. Say what you want. Game Pass is a good deal, and PlayStation has PlayStation Plus, and it gives you games. I'm fucking beneficial of it. But if you don't buy games, if studios aren't supported with you buying games, no matter how much you hate capitalism and all that, people still need to work, and studios gonna, you know, make games. It just doesn't make sense. Well, let's go.
Now, okay, so again, this is annoying to me. It is boring now. It's not that I can't.
It's boring that he lost. It's boring because he lost. Let's go.
Do it, but I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Or maybe I won't. But again, this is what happens. My brain gets bored of it, and then maybe I start making sloppy mistakes, but I'll try to stay focused.
Again, man too angry to die, man too angry to play video games. Because it's happy. Come on, you got it, you got it. Yay! You got it. You won. You won. Congratulations. You accomplished it. You accomplished something. You can just see the anger flaring in this man's eyes. It's like, I told you I can beat it. Yeah, what you got to say about it? All right, let's go.
Okay. Are we good?
So look at him. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? I did it. You said I couldn't do it? No, I did it. Come on, let's go.
I just don't want to play games like that right now. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's not that it's too hard. It's that I don't want to be in that mental space when I'm playing video games at the moment. I never said the game was bad.
You don't want to be in a game space where you happy, where it's fun and colorful and bright and everything. That's what you don't want to do. You want to be angry and mad and depressed. No wonder why he was mad that Kratos kind of got a happy ending, because he wants to be as mad as he is. Like, this is bitterness, man. This is just bitterness, and I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is funny. Let's hear the last of it.
I never said the game needs to change. All I said was, as I'm getting older, I'm finding these kinds of games more frustrating. Stick it in your butthole, you idiots. Unless you're not an idiot and you're nice, then I love you.
I swear, this man is coming to get so much. I don't know. He's just he needs the validation that you will get from, social media, but it's also, you can just tell that he's just angry. He just angry. I'm like, whoa, why are you so mad, bro? You you mad, bro? oh, 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 wow. Anyway, guys, I found this just hilarious. As somebody who's game series that I find actually pretty fun. But that's just like, and I'm not gonna lie. Have there been jobs that I've done that like I've given a lot to, and they was like, well, we don't like this part, and I said, screw them. Like, I used to work for Comcast, but I just haven't just turned it to like, oh, I hate Comcast because they fired me. No, I have problems with their service, but it's better than AT&T. But this man is just angry. But anyway, guys, like, share, subscribe. And I do want to say thank you for watching this video. And yeah, we're gonna cut this segment here. Oh man, that was just awesome. It was a quick little video I had to do because of Sorry. But man, this man was angry. How dare you make me play a happy game? Oh god. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. But anyway, guys, I just thought that was a fun video to watch. Let's get to some other videos, shall we? All right. So I want to actually say some things. I want to actually admit to something. I want to actually like come clean about some stuff. I think that Fresh and Fit, their podcast, if not their friendship, is going to be like really, really over soon. Like for real. I saw these clips and I was like, okay, let me cover this video. I put in my Discord that I was gonna cover this video clip. And then I went to the channel that was following this, and I was like, oh, this is just delicious. This is awesome. Because this is the perfect encapsulation of, some just their environment of the relationship that everybody sees with Fresh and Fit. Now, I recently did a video, and you're gonna find it like up here in the corner, of just like me laughing at like Fresh's like, just like he's tired of Myron stuff. Like, he's really tired of Myron stuff. And it's hilarious that it's becoming more open and blatant. But before we get to this video, guys, if you can, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Remember, I have a Patreon if you want to actually help out, and you can check the links down in the bottom that can actually help out the channel. And let's get into this video, shall we? So what got me about seeing this video is that I think that he's stupid. Like, don't get me wrong, Fresh is stupid. I am not gonna admit that he's not stupid. He's dumb. He's dumb as a box of see what happened was coconuts in Barbados. And you know what? Here's the thing. I think he's also street smart about some stuff. But when it comes to like, I get it. He, like, in the professional world, he may be professionally smart, but when it comes to certain stuff, he just seems stupid. And I get like people's like he looks like a bulldog, but he's goofy. He actually has riz. To red pill guys, he probably doesn't have any riz, but to the chicks, he has riz because he can make them laugh. And like, yeah, he's not just this mean, evil little turd that's looking for a beard like this person. But check this out. This is something that like a caller actually came in and actually called into their show for. So let's go.
Yeah, Fresh, I wanted to know, right, as a man, how does it feel to know that the only reason you're successful is based on the talent of Myron?
So Myron is sitting back and like, oh, yes, I get validated. And this isn't the first time we actually heard of somebody actually calling in and like, you know, ragging on Fresh about this, right? This isn't the first time that this been a thing that's been happening. And the fact is, like, some of these red pill cats are so up Myron's butthole that they just think, oh, Fresh is just dragging them down. Well, they don't realize that Fresh is probably the reason why Myron ain't, you know, just sunk the ship already more than what is. It's the Lithuania, not the Titanic right now. He's just like, you know what I'm saying? People, you know, it was staying afloat for a little bit longer. But like, yeah, no, I've always thought, and you can, I think I said this on earlier videos, you know, Fresh knows, he doesn't know where the bodies are buried, but he grabs a shovel for Myron. And at this point, Fresh is starting to be like, why am I still grabbing the shovel for you? I'm not gonna help you bury the bodies anymore. But let's go.
How's it feel?
Yeah, how does it feel to know that if it wasn't because you met Myron, you would still be working at Chick-fil-A or whatever it is you used to do?
What was my last job?
Your last job? I don't know, man.
Myron is off screen so much because he know he want to laugh and he know he wants to put it like, yeah, I'm carrying you. These are calls that Myron loves, but Fresh has gotten wise to the whole interaction. Now he just like, oh, you don't know what I did before this. You know what you think you did. You know that you think that he can't talk and coconuts about it. What happened was, we all know the Fresh memes. We all know the Walter memes. We all know it. We all know what like, oh yeah, you know, Fresh just seems dumb or unmotivated. But I secretly believe, and I've said this before, I believe that Fresh is the only reason why Myron is still on some sort of rank. But let's go.
I heard you say something about Chick-fil-A, but I don't know, something that wasn't as successful as what you're doing now. That's what it was.
Now, this is after the demonetization. This is after the deplatforming. This ain't successful right now, dog. This ain't successful right now. I think what was it, Fresh? He was, you know, ridden out Lamborghinis. Like, he had him some money. That's why he was flexing as much as he did. That's why all the chicks liked him, because he had money. It wasn't big YouTube money, but he had some money. And that's the problem with a lot of these red pillars who think that Myron is their king and, you know, they want to do some boys being boys. All right, let's go.
What? How does it feel to know that if Myron was to like just not be cool with you no more or fell out with you or something like that, you would be done? Like, you wouldn't be able to make money anymore. You wouldn't be able to sustain your lifestyle anymore, because the money you make now is 100% based on the intelligence and the talent of Myron.
What money are they making now? What money are they making now? What money are they making now? They not making no money. They demonetized on YouTube. They deplatformed on Twitch. They deplatformed on Twitter. What money are they making now? Help me out with that. Help me out. Fresh gonna be all right. It's Myron that gave up his job at the FBI because he wanted to make money off of you red pill losers. But let's go.
Games, not yours.
What's the show called?
It's called Fresh and Fit.
Okay. Just wondering.
Oh man.
Yeah, but can you answer my question? I mean, you're kind of saying like random stuff. Can you answer my question?
What's the goal here, my friend?
He's just calling them out like, yeah. So it's my show. I'm part of it. What was my job? You coming up here trying to be some, you want to give Myron, you want to start dumbing off Myron, which he'll probably let you. He'll probably dumb you off. And you are mad at Fresh? All right, come on, cool, let's go.
What do you mean, the goal of my question?
Yeah. What's the goal here?
Well, the goal is because I wanted an answer to it, but it's also kind of crazy to me that after everything Myron has done for you, he's made you basically made you rich, and you still kind of snake him a little bit, like like that whole Zerka thing.
So this is the crux of the conversation, right? This dude mad because Fresh wouldn't tolerate racism against him. Mind you, Zerka came out, was like, this is like well after that, but Zerka came out to Sneaker was like, yo, dog, you can't be racist on the internet like that. You can't be racist on the internet like that. But I don't know, just my imagination, and I want to say that this also is probably a product of a video that we gonna watch in a minute. But the fact is, this cat is coming in hot, caping for Myron. And I know a lot of these cats that call in do this, like a lot of them think that they can replace, Fresh on the show. And I'm gonna tell you this: doing a live stream, talking to people on a daily basis, or 3 times a week basis, 4 times a week basis, 5 times a week basis, it takes a lot more than what you freakers think it does. You think you come on and, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to him, like, no, it takes some effort. And yeah, some people are more charismatic than others. I am, but still, a lot of these, like, man, I wish I can be on a show like that. I wish I can take his place. A lot of these are hating individuals. But let's go.
The things you say on Twitter, like those little shady, anybody who's got half a brain can kind of see what you're getting at. And it's kind of like, this guy made you rich, and for you to still be so unappreciative, I mean, that's kind of crazy. I mean, kudos to Myron for staying loyal to you and still fucking with you, but yeah, that's crazy, bro.
So you think I snake Myron?
Do I think you what?
Snake Myron?
Yeah, so he thinks because he's against somebody who Myron's friends with, that Fresh is snaking Myron. Now, mind you, these people have openly just like denigrated him and his people. It's like, no, you're the snake because Myron gave you everything. Myron wouldn't have the podcast without Fresh. I'm telling you that. Myron may be more boisterous, more braggadocious, but if it was like, the little red pill, right wing, fashy like podcast with at least half of the guys are either gay or bisexual that they had with Sneeko that fell through. And I can say that because I really think Myron may be bi or just straight gay, along with Nick Fuentes. And it's a dig to him. And again, it's my belief because they both are just fascinated with men and they think women are disgusting. That's pretty weird. So yeah, that's the thing. But let's go.
I think you shade Myron because, for example, like we know Myron is cool with Zerka. We know Myron is cool with, NF. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you just say Nick Fuentes? That's all. Why? See, this is the problem. Both of those people are just raging racist. And they will admit they are. They literally had... Nick Fuentes was the one where Myron was wearing the hood, doing the Nazi salute. And this is a problem. They've grown their audience, and Fresh has been like, no, this is stupid to have our audience this way. And now this cat's like, no, that's just telling them real. But let's get to the rest of this clip. Let's go.
You know who I'm talking about. I don't need to say the full name. But you go on the internet, you know what I'm saying, and you go on Twitter and you say the things you say about, you know what I'm saying, the Cha-Ching people, and you go and say what you say about NF and Zerka, you know what I'm saying? Like, what, bro, like, you know those are the people he messes with. You know these are topics he likes to talk about. Why are you on the internet
Myron looking for the way out, and like, no, this call need to end. Like, you about to start some stuff. These people that I try to mess with, that I try to make money of, because he knows. Like, I know the joke is, you know, the reason why Myron like keeps Fresh around is because they may be secret lovers and stuff like that. I think Fresh literally knows where the body's at and grabs a shovel for Myron. But let's go.
pretty much against it being contrary, you know what I'm saying, to that? Like, that's mad weird, bro. Like, you owe your life to this man, if you ask me. Yeah, Fresh.
So, like, that, and this is the weirdest thing. These guys are so concerned with being alphas, but they want somebody to be, I don't know, subservient to another man. Like, they are literally trying to be subservient to another man because they look up to somebody. And this is just weird, dog. Weird. And, you know, that clip came after these videos. And this was why I say, like, Myron is getting dogged. Here, check this out. Now, this is Tommy Sotomayor, and this is some other cat. I don't know who it is, but we know Tommy Sotomayor has tap danced for the racists on the internet before. But let's hear these cats actually talk. This is a conversation that they were having not too long ago, about a couple of weeks ago. And this is where at some point you had your wake up call. And Tommy has had his very frequently and very recently. And now they just listen to what they got to say. Let's listen to what they got to say.
I don't see enough people showing how white people are sitting around complaining about how elitists are destroying their lives, replacing them. Well, then cancel the replacement.
Ooh.
They put us in chains. Why you don't say why we ain't break our chains? Nigga, y'all not chained. End it. End it today. It's less, you're.
So this is another thing, and this is like something where this is the conversation that they're having, but this is like one of those things where you got to look at the MAGA people and be like, but wait, y'all said that the white people, they said the black people are lazy, and y'all can just work, and y'all can actually just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But all of a sudden, you know, these other people are keeping y'all down. But remember, you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Now, this is a message that I can actually get behind, because if you saying that somebody else can do it, but you falling under those same people and being controlled by these few people, what's going on? Why don't you just get up and get a job? You know, why don't you just work harder? You being lazy? And this is something that, you know, black people have been saying, that racism is a thing, that people are oppressed, not just because, oh, we're just particular race. Like, no, people in power messes with us all. So this is a discussion that they're having. And you know what? Like I said, it is something where I get it. I fully get it. But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Facing less than black men worse, so the white man could easily break himself out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they make it seem like we could have broke out of slavery. Motherfuckers was cutting our tongue off if we spoke crazy. People can still keep their tongue in America, and they still can't break out from like Jewish supremacy. To me, it's kind of strange. It's like, who's really weak in America? Maybe people just truly are powerful, and it's easier to blame the person that's the victim at the current time.
People done got lazy. That the revolutionary spirit
Because you
now
can't
is
beat
this.
them.
So again, Tommy, dog, take the hat off, dog. You've gotten your wake up call. You talking about your wake up call right now. You talking about how, you know, you still just N-word in a suit to these people, but you got that hat on, dog. I'm just saying, like, no, stop it. Because in the end, when they want all of the bad people, the people that they say is brown and black, all those out, it's gonna be you too. It's gonna be you too. You on too. But let's continue.
I mean, no one is beating them. Like, we got dominated, and we see the white man getting dominated. What he's doing, complaining on X, starting up these social groups, using slurs. It's not changing a thing.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a lot of complaints. It's what blacks are doing. I don't see enough.
And this is where the MAGA black people need to understand. This is what they need to understand. That, you know, when black people said, yo, the system is kind of rigged against us. Oh, you just being lazy, y'all. It's just a problem with y'all culture. Where are the fathers? Like, I didn't think leopards would eat my face. Exactly. Oh, God, this is just awesome. And look at Myron. Myron, the boisterous again. Just, you know, sluts don't deserve anything. A woman's disgusting. Running his mouth about all these red pill stuff. It's just sit back silent.
Of people showing how white people are sitting around complaining about how elitists are destroying their lives.
Yeah. So, and this is the conversation that they were having. But it's telling. This is barbershop conversation. This literally is barbershop conversation. This is conversation that you would actually see in a barbershop. You'll get the old super conservative black folks like I'm one of the good ones. You'll get the person that's kind of halfway there. And the funny part about it is Myron is just silent. But let's hear. And this is a little bit further in the conversation, but let's hear what's going on. Let's hear. Let's see this one.
We got our race, black people got jumped. We are the only demographic in America that has truthfully been targeted by the government. No one has been touched the way we have. Nobody. We literally have our towns bombed.
And you know what?
Myron is looking like, I'm about to hear it. Like he's looking like I'm awkward in this conversation. To be honest with you, he's looking. I'm awkward in this conversation. But he's looking at Fresh like, Fresh, don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go there. They putting the screws in his back. And let's hear this.
Hold on. You know what they do as well? They come to the space and say, oh, he's status and power. I'll be your friend for a little bit. Yep. Buddy, I'll use you. And then once you finish, you get banned. Bye-bye. Walk.
Oh, you gonna get Fresh. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna go into these spaces to try to get some more people so they can watch our show. Myron, I don't think that's a good thing. Like the last time you did that, they kicked you out. Coconuts in Barbados. But no, it's gonna be cool. And I get in there, I be all edgy, and like we did with the red pill because we losing money because red pills are diluting. No, Myron, stop! You gonna get us in trouble. No, I'm gonna be 10 toes down. Remember, I stood 10 toes down when you got that chick pregnant. Like Myron, I was in love, and I love the coochie. I was, no, Walter, for real. We're going to get this money, man, because we're going to get more viewers and all that other stuff. Like, Myron, you already got us. Our money got cut because you was on a hood. You was wearing a hood talking about you trying to be Dave Chappelle. That didn't work. No, it's going to be cool. This is a conversation that you can always tell. Like the time that they got kicked off of Twitch and you heard like Walter just going out like, yo, I'm standing 10 toes down, right? I'm just keeping it real like you said I should. And you just seeing Walter animated in a way that you've never seen him animated. But let's go.
The audience. Bro, yeah. And now dude, it's in plain sight.
You see that? They walk your ass into the firing line. It's Operation Get Behind the Darkie.
Yeah.
Because they know that's what Myron was being used as. They know. And here's the thing. You have never saw Fresh This man buffers in real life. But this man is talking like, man, he's articulating. He's just like me, like, man, he is going at it. He is going at it. You can tell this is stuff that he's been wanting to say for a while. Like, how you gonna let them put you out in front so our stuff can get demonetized? Let's go.
And then, hold on.
Tommy is just bad. Tommy is just bad. Tommy is, he pointing at him like, that you, dog. That you. He pointing like, that you, dog. And Walter's like, hold on. Before you get the whole thing, stop. I'm talking about you, but I'm not using your name. So our audience is too stupid to actually realize I'm not using your name. That's why that call came in at first. Because reasons. Let's go.
Tommy, and then when you get banned, they say, "Oh, nigga, you did it to yourself."
Yes.
Oh, black.
Yes. Everybody is clowning Myron at the same time. And this can also go for Sneeko as well. Because when Sneeko got banned, Nick Flinters was just like, ha ha ha, look at him getting banned. Like, that's why Nick and Sneeko just had that recent falling out. He's like, man, I can't believe it. I introduced Nick to this person, to that person, and now you're going to laugh that I'm banned? Because you're a useful idiot. Oh my God, let's go.
Yes. And then they say, "Oh, this dark, he thought he was smart. He's dumb as fuck."
Yes, bro.
It happens all the time.
Truth, bro. Yes.
Yep. It's crazy,
They really
bro.
will look at you racist, like, yeah, he did it to himself. When you have all these other different races that will crash out, and the crash out is always 10 times worse than the blacks.
Yeah. And then they say,
yeah, no, seriously. You see these people on Twitter just like, this person got this job, DEI. They got black people in the video game, DEI. How dare they? They're targeting white men. And you know, if they came out like, yo, the left needs to reach out to white guys more, that's something. But no, they want to wipe out white men. They want to wipe out straight white men. How dare they? DEI. Woke. It is just hilarious. But let's go.
and then they say, "Oh, he thought he was one of us." No, you're not.
Hey!
You're that monkey.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll let you know.
They called me. I said, hey, hold on a minute. Y'all the one that's complaining about the Jews all the damn time. Y'all, it's supposed to be y'all country.
Yeah.
At the small amount of Jews have taken over your shit like that, that's a yo problem. You're not gonna get me. Yeah, yes. You're not gonna get me, who I know you don't like, to fight this fight for you.
It's like what we saw with that Aberrant Preach video. And what Preach actually said is like, the day they win, they gonna come up to Myron and be like, yeah, we did it. Myron was like, yeah, we did it. And they gonna look at him like, we ain't fully did it. We want you gone too. This is just hilarious. Awesome sauce. Let's go.
When I know you're putting me out front, so when I lose, like you said, you've been in my space, now you taking my people. Now you walking differently than I was walking because you're smart enough to know not to do that.
Facts.
And I hear a lot of people, they'll be like, well, the Jews really started attacking the white man after like 2005, etc. If that is true, and you're making that much noise about some shit that happened in 2005 to now, what situation do you think we the fuck in?
It's just so Myron. They are literally attacking Myron for this. This is awesome.
And dude, that shit, like, bro, literally on our chains, in the chains, it shows they had the Star of David on some of our chains. Like, this is crazy. It's either was a Masonic symbol or a Star of David was on some of our chains. The slave ships were Jewish. They weren't Christian. We've been fighting this. And
so I do want to actually say that, and this is one of those things that it's like, it's kind of like a misnomer. So if you're anybody who studies history, what royalty, the kings, and monarchy used to do is put the Jewish people out there to say like, oh, Christians can't charge interest on loans. Let the Jewish people do it. So they'll be charging this. They'll be charging it. They'll be wanting the monarchy be wanting the money and stuff like that. But they put a useful group out there, useful idiot group out there to say, I didn't do it. They did it. You shouldn't hate me. You should hate them. Literally, that's the thing. Like if you want, and it wasn't just Jewish people. The reason why Friday the 13th is a big problem is because the Templars and the King of France owed a lot of money to the Templars, and he didn't want to pay that money, and so on October 13th, and I forget what year it was, he was like, "Yeah, we about to go and raid the Templars." And that's why we have Friday the 13th, because you're like, I ain't paying this shit. But let's go.
Been losing. It's like, what do you think happens to a group of people that fight these motherfuckers for 100+ years?
Yeah.
They will destroy you. You better ask Palestine about it.
Literally, he's saying, why are you being the target? And Myron just looking mad. He's just looking mad. And so, guys, I just want to share this clip of just like Myron looking mad and dejected and upset. It's pretty funny because people were telling him this, but he was 10 toes down and he was standing up and he had his spine and he had his soul and he wasn't going to sell out. This is hilarious. And I find this very, very funny that it's Walter who's calling him out, where you can tell he's had conversations with Walter like, no, it's good that we doing this because we look like we real and we standing up for everything. And it's not. It's not. But anyways, please, guys, like, share, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. It really helps out the video. And we're going to cut this video segment here. All right. I just thought that was a funny clip. All right, so we're gonna do one more video, because I just want to, like, this is supposed to be a short stream. I wasn't gonna do a lot, but you know, we're gonna do one more video, and I don't even think I'm gonna do the full video. So let's get to it. The last video. All right, so let's get to this video. First of all, like, share, and subscribe. It actually really helps out the channel, and thank you for watching this video. So we all know the results of what happened on November the 5th. I am thoroughly disappointed. I made the rant video, and you can find it in the card up here if I remember to put it there. It's one of those things where I think racism and sexism played a part in it, and I also think that misinformation played a huge part in it. A lot of people not knowing exactly what was being promised, what was going to actually affect them. A lot of ladder kicking, like, I made it up this far, let me kick the ladder behind me. And it was, you can tell that it was kind of one of those things where I think a lot of people are caught up in their lives. They can't stay as politically informed as, they should. Also, there are some people that are just performatively cruel. I don't know what else to say. And, well, I saw this video the other day. I saw part of it, and I just wanted to actually bring it to you guys and tell me what you think of it. So let's go. This is the Midas Touch, and they found some things on social network where a lot of people are like, huh, wait, what? But let's go.
Some of Donald Trump's voters are already facing the consequences of their votes, and we are now seeing panic, fear, and...
What? The lepers eat faces? What? No, they do. Let's go.
regret amongst individuals in the MAGA community. Whether it's workers and businesses being impacted by tariffs, Trump voters realizing their families will no longer talk to them, or reality setting in that Trump actually wants to do all those horrible things he promised on the campaign trail, we are seeing signs of this instant regret all over the place.
Now, here's the thing, and I will say this. Even though it's good with the striding forward of like, we told you, I am of the full belief that as much as I would love to be like, I told you so, I don't think it's politically advantageous. And if you notice, I have been recently talking about how the left needs more outreach. And not in the outreach of what they've traditionally done, like, oh, you part of this group, you're bad. Oh, self-flagellate yourself until you paid for the sins of your fathers and the fact that you're born this way. I've always said that. I'm not always, but I've said this, that, we need to build a network of not just people of color, not just, the LGBTQ community. We need to build a community of workers. And we need to build a community of people with no power. It's just one of those things. We need to build a community of just humanity. And this is my problem that's going on with a lot of the online left. And I know I'm ranting, I get it. They want to build a community of, well, I'm part of the outside group, so I'm going to make my own group. And be just as disgusting and nasty and performatively cruel as the people that they hate. But let's go.
My name is Brett Meiselas here with the Midas Touch Network. Remember to hit subscribe if you are not backing down from this fight for our democracy. Let's dive right in. Here's a woman who voted for Donald Trump, who is now devastated that her family, her grandma, her mother, her sister, will not speak to her anymore. Watch this.
All right, so I'm gonna try not to laugh. I saw part of this video and I was like, she did vote for the lepers, but let's go.
This is my last political post, okay? I'm gonna lay it to rest. Let me just tell you guys, I'm not crying happy tears. I'm not gonna be apologetic for being excited, because if it was the other way around, all of the Kamala supporters would celebrate.
So here's the thing. Celebrating that, the country isn't going to fall into fascism, that's not a bad thing. This woman is literally, she followed, oh my God. So, okay. Let me just give it a better way of saying it. Her vote was to own the libs. That's all it was. Her vote was to own the libs. And I won. I shot the BB gun. Like, that's that. You have to live with your vote, right? You have to live with your vote, right? You have to live with the consequences of your actions. But let's go.
I want to say that first. I'm very relieved because I voted what I believe in. And I felt heavy on my heart that it's the right thing. So knowing that it was the decision the American people made, I'm relieved and I'm very happy. Very, very happy.
So this is another reason why I want to do this video. Listen to that. She's glad that other people agreed with her. She feels validated that other people agreed with her. Not based on just her morals alone. Not that I'm going to have character because I'm going to stand up for what's right no matter what other people believed or not. I'm going to stand up for what's right, but because other people actually agree with me. This is lemon behavior. This is just a lemming. That's all it is. I feel justified because I won. Dude, like, for real? For real. For real. And you know what? Here's the thing too. Like, It's stupid. It's very, very stupid. Because the only thing that you feel justified is because you won. Not that it's right, not that people were going to be hurt, but you still had to like, no, they need to suck it up because reasons. But let's go.
Happy, okay? It's the very first day of finding out the election results. All of us are happy. I'm very happy, but I'm not going to continue to post about it, but I'm also not going to be sorry about it. And
if you're not going to be sorry about it, just keep posting about it. Remember, you're going to be winning and you're going to continue to win and you're going to be tired of winning because you're winning. Oh, wow. Hold on. But let's go.
I always talked about how my family, sorry, I don't want to make this more than once. I always talked about how my family had.
I get it. She's upset that her family doesn't want to talk to her. But first of all, let's do this. Let's stop oversharing on the internet. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Let's stop oversharing on the internet that, well, I had a hangnail today, and so I had to post about it for 30 minutes. I literally had to post about it for 30 minutes because I had a hangnail and reasons, and you need to know, like for real, dog, for real. You are making a TikTok video because your family don't want to talk to you. Maybe you should kind of keep that in your back pocket for a little bit. Let's go.
Different beliefs, my grandma and my mom and my sister. And how we always got along. And I wore my grandma's sweater to go low, and I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to cry, okay?
You disrespected your grandmama for voting for Trump. You're such a disappointment. You're such a disappointment. And again, I'm not just trying to make fun of her. I feel that this is a video that she shouldn't have made, but it just shows the regret. And you can see that she has regrets because she's making a video and she's realizing, oh snap, my family doesn't love me anymore because I voted in somebody that wants to take away their rights. Like, so I think that's kind of a bridge too far. Oh God, giving this video and her making a victim of herself tells me that, no, like seriously. Like, this was the vote. Like, I'm gonna vote for myself, and consequences be damned about how everybody else's feelings. Cool. Say that with your chest. But she's upset about it, and this is delicious.
But my heart's broken.
Try not to cry.
Yeah, try it. My grandma just sent me a very sad text.
Oh, she just sounds like she has a house full of kids. Maybe she should have voted for that whole. No, I'm not gonna say that. All right, let's go.
Text. It broke my heart. And my mom has yet to text me back today.
You got disowned by your mama and your grandma. Man, I seem to know a community of being disowned by their family because of their choices in life. I'm sorry, like, dude, like, no, like, man, the lepers are eating. It's not even a case of the lepers in your face right now. This is a case of, you know how it feels to be an outcast. This is you an outcast. So yeah, this is just crazy. This is just crazy. Let's go.
I'm making this video is to say that I am very happy, and I expressed how happy I was, and I'm not going to be sorry for that. I'm completely heartbroken.
You don't seem happy. But let's go.
Broken that my family is taking it how they are. I never did this to them when Biden won. Never.
Because Biden didn't try to take away your rights, dog. Like, for real. This is all this is a team sport to you. And that's the sad part about it. Politics is so much of just a team sport to people that it's just disgusting. It's not even a fun team sport where they actually get the pride of knowing that, they team did a good job. You get I get to just hate on other people. Oh, disgusting. Let's go.
But
and then it's the fact that this is after January 6, 2021. You are literally okay with the destruction of the American way of society, of peaceful transfers of power. For the fact that you didn't want to actually just deal with that, the fact that this man said, I'm going to be a dictator on the day one, I want to get rid of the Constitution. It's not just abortion rights, what a lot of people say it is. This man wants to take away rights. That is just unbelievable that a majority of people just dismissed it. And you know what? Here's the thing, and I'm going to say this to you online lefties that say, "Oh, it's the Democrats' fault." No. Sorry, cats. There are people who literally don't believe that January 6th happened. Some of these people are in their own little world, and yes, a politician can actually put out the point, but the fact that there you have people, even Hassan Piker, that tumor on the underside of the left, literally laughed it off. It's seriously, unimaginably, just how do you not understand that, like, some of these people are not living in the same reality. But let's go.
I am done with political posts. From here on out, it's back to normal. If you don't like me because of who I voted for and you have to unfollow, go ahead. My own family.
She don't seem happy with her decision, man. I'm mad because, like, I want to be like, I do have empathy for the fact that she's an outcast from her family. I have more empathy than what most people didn't realize. But the fact is, you are doubling and tripling down instead of trying to say, like, look, I feel that we should, this was happening, this should happen. You are doubling and tripling down on this. And then you're like, I'm not upset. I'm not crying. I'm not upset. I'm not hurt. This is just demonstrably just like your feelings hurt. But let's go.
Unsubscribed from my life, so you can too. I promise it doesn't get worse than that.
This is not an isolated case. The thing is, no one's rights were at risk when someone voted for Kamala Harris. That is not the case for those who voted for Donald Trump. And here's another story.
He is so right with this. Well, let's go.
Along those lines, this is shared by somebody named Ashley Smalls. She writes, quote, "My conservative cousin has just found out that he has nowhere to go for Thanksgiving. We've heard him word for word say he doesn't believe women should have property, but he was still expecting women in his family to let him eat at their property." Yeah, she makes a very...
Like, for real, how could you say that? Oh, these women shouldn't have the right to actually own anything. Like, wait, what? All right, you gonna live in that world, dog. For real, though.
Very good point. Here's another story. This one was shared online by a Trump voter. They wrote the following, quote, "I voted for Trump. My wife sent me divorce papers."
Oh my God. Wow. Now, some of these may just be trolls. I get it, but wow. Okay, let's go.
"What do? I didn't even know it was possible to be served divorce papers this quickly. I don't even know what to say. I am shocked I married somebody willing to throw away our entire life over politics.
Isn't that kind of what this cat is doing too?
Week we were happy. Today we are getting divorced. She won't have a discussion. She says nothing will change her mind. Insists she is going to report my parents because they live off of disability, but my dad does some cash work auto repair. So now I am worried for my whole family."
You thought cheating was bad. No, dog. She about to get the whole family in trouble. All because you wanted to stick it to the libs. Cool. Now, I watched some Destiny videos, and he was like, yeah, these Democratic lawmakers should actually, like, if you're in a red state and you vote against, welfare or hurricane relief, then your state shouldn't get it. I get the sentiment. And again, I've said this before, Destiny's a spiteful, petty person. Spiteful and petty. But like, I don't know, maybe these voters will start waking up if they actually had to deal with the consequences of their actions. I mean, like, if they know that the leopard's gonna eat their face, maybe they'll start acting different. But let's go.
She wants me to buy her out of the house. We have $300,000 in it, plus built a 4-bay garage since we bought it 3 years ago. I can't afford that. When I told her this, as she was packing up her things, she said, quote, I guess you're finally going to really know how it feels to be effed by a Democrat.
Oh, God. All right, let's go.
Her name is on the deed, but not the mortgage. I'm not confident that I can reason with her. What do I do? Where do I start? How do I fix this? Is anybody else experiencing this?
Get on your knees and slurp up her coochie like it's a oil spill in the Gulf.
In the wake of the election results, well, what you could do is not vote against the interests of the women in your life. Another user online shared the following story. They said, quote, so my sister-in-law voted Trump, now regrets it, wants to die. Her daughter's calling her a Nazi. She said she voted for him because she didn't want abortion and believed the lie of teachers giving trans surgery and his policies. When asked about his policies, she could not give.
Now, see, here's the thing. I believe this one is I don't think this one is just a plan. I just think this is Trump voter number 665,034. Like that, I get that one. This is way more believable. All right, let's go.
Give one. Here's a story from a mom with 2 daughters in college who are now refusing to go to any family gatherings because their grandmother and aunts, the mom's sisters, voted for Trump. She shared the following, quote, my kids won't come to Thanksgiving or Christmas. I know, this is fake. I'm a troll. This never happened, blah, blah, blah. This is 100% true. I have 2 daughters that are both in college. We have a family group chat with my parents, all of my siblings, and all the grandchildren. My parents and siblings are all Trump voters/supporters and are not shy about it. Most family gatherings will devolve into arguing between them and myself.
See, this one seems actually more realistic. It doesn't seem as, it's extravagant, or what is the word? Whatever the word slips me, but it doesn't seem exaggerated as it could be. But let's go.
I grew up in this shit show. My kids did not. After the election, my kids silently left the group chat. My mothers and sisters are trying to plan Thanksgiving through the chat. When my mother noticed my daughters left, she called to ask me why. I told her they are grown adults, so she would need to ask them. So she did. One of my 2 daughters is lesbian. When my mother asked the 2 girls, they told my mom that they would no longer be attending any family functions, including Christmas and Thanksgiving. This created a shit show on an epic scale in the family chat. My mother tried to explain to my kids that their vote had nothing to do with them.
But it does. It does. The thing about it is, it does. Your vote affects the way of how the country goes. Again, owning the libs literally means that, like, man, that's a nice nose you have there. You gonna cut it off to spite your face? Well, let's go.
My oldest explained that they exposed their character and they were raised to not engage with people that condone rape, lying, and cheating. She told my mother that your votes will directly impact our lives in a negative way, and you guys did not care. You chose a politician's hollow words over your grandkids. There was more, and I'm paraphrasing. My parents and siblings are furious. I think it's important to say that I pay for both of my kids' college, their health insurance, car insurance, food, and gas. I pay for airfare when they come home. They don't work. My deal with them was if they went to school and got good grades, I would pay if I could. My mother wants me to cut them off until they come to Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I don't think you want that, dog. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want them to come to Christmas or Thanksgiving, because they gonna come and they pink hats, and they gonna be like, yeah, they gonna be starting something. You want to be starting something. You gotta be starting something. You want to be starting something. Yeah, they gonna be starting something.
I said no. I have my kids' backs and they are adults. I will not force them to make a choice they do not want to make. My siblings are saying I am an a-hole and I'm dividing the family. I honestly never thought I would be in this insane situation.
I guess somebody's cut out the wheel. The whole part of that family cut out the wheel. All right, let's go.
But here we are. I commend you for allowing your children to stand for their principles and for you having their backs. I think that shows actual strength in this situation. This is just really tragic stuff we're seeing. I mean, people truly don't seem to understand that when you vote against human rights and that directly impacts your own family members, don't expect them to act like, oh, it's just politics, everything is okay. Midas Touch contributor Tennessee Brando wrote a brilliant song about all this. He calls it Cheaper Eggs. And if you
this is, I want to play this. This is, I really think this is just an awesome song. We're going to do a little bit of it.
don't mind, I want to play it for you now. Watch.
The red hats are flexing. They're all acting thrilled. They don't know how tariffs work, but soon they sure will.
And this is another thing, too. So, they really don't know what tariffs are. This is messed up. They don't know what they are. They don't know how it's going to hurt them. But, you know, they will. They will soon.
They think their leader saved them and he's restored their faith. But we see they cut their noses off to spite their own face. They sold out their daughters and they threw away their friends on a senseless notion it could all be great again. When they scream we didn't vote for this, remind them yes you did. And ask them how it's going with them cheaper eggs.
So yeah, this is the thing, and like the whole thing is, it's telling that so many people like literally, they literally just, prices are gonna be good, and like I'm gonna do, I swear to God, I'm gonna do a Destiny video where it's he's having a discussion with the Centrist. I watched the video, but I just want to take the time to actually go back and actually go over it with you guys. I was half listening, but yeah, we're gonna go over that video. But let's go.
Tennessee Brando, remember to subscribe to his channel on YouTube, by the way. Now, let's get back into these stories. Here are some other people shocked to learn that Trump's policies are going to harm their own family members. MAGA influencer Benny Johnson, who is found to be funded by Russia as part of that tenant media scandal, wrote the following, quote, "It is my honor to inform you all that Project 2025 was real the whole time." This prompted a Trump supporter named Peggy, who has a gay son, to write the following. "Better leave my son out of this. He's gay, but don't believe in the trans thing or changing any male parts. He voted for Trump, and I'm hoping this Project 2025 doesn't mess with my son. He don't partake in the LGBTQ. He just wants to be left alone."
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. He is literally gay. Does he not have relationships with the people that he wants to have relationships with? It like, no, for real. This makes no sense. Like, you are literally voting against people, your own people. But let's go.
Well, Peggy, Kamala Harris wanted your son to be left alone. And yes, he is part of the LGBTQ community. It is Donald Trump and Republicans who do not want to leave your son alone. I just can't believe this denial that we are seeing from people. Another MAGA influencer, Matt Walsh, wrote the following. He shared a similar message about Project 2025, writing, quote, "Now that the election is over, I think we can finally say that, yeah, Project 2025 is the agenda."
This is like, and this is the thing. When people were raising the red flag about Project 2025, Trump came out and, no, I'm not going to do it. I promise I'm not going to do it. And people just accepted it.
LOL. And then a Trump supporter responded to him saying the following, quote, "I am black. I just got into politics this year. I lean to the Republican thinking Trump doesn't want Project 2025. I love Matt Walsh and I really hope he is joking. This shit is kind of scary for people like me, bro."
But you said they weren't leopards. They were spotted. They were yellow. But you said that they weren't leopards. I said that, but I was lying to you. But you said that they weren't leopards. Hold on, guys. Hold on. But yeah, no, like, the leopards, they're eating faces? What? And it's a leopard? Let's go.
Oh, well, people are about to find out the hard way, I guess. Here's a video posted by a Latino for Trump who is now upset to find that all of the Trump supporters in his neighborhood are now refusing to play with his kids. Watch this.
Hola familia, aquí con ustedes. So for all the English-speaking people that are watching this,
every time I see, yeah, exactly.
This video, basically, the guy is talking about his experiences living in a neighborhood filled with other Trump supporters. He wanted his kids to play with the other Trump supporters, but guess what? They don't want his kids to play with their kids because their kids are Hispanic, to the point where they're going to scare the kids off by shooting guns in the air. This is what you wanted.
Wait, oh my God. Seriously? Oh, they scaring this man's kids off by shooting guns in the air. Dude, I'm telling you, you don't speak English, then you're not white. You have a little bit of tint to your skin, then you're not white. Yeah, we got those people out, but you one of them too. But I'm a good one. No, no. You part. You look, your skin look a little dark. Let me find me a paper bag. Let me just test something. Oh, look. And this is the sad part about it. Of course, it's not about immigration. It's about those people look a little dark, and the Hispanic people who went along with the Trump agenda. That the ladders that they got, they think that they kicked down behind them. The ladders, they still on the ladder. You kick it down while you still on the ladder. You ain't there yet, brother. But let's go.
This is what y'all picked. So don't complain. Don't bitch. This is what you chose.
Here's a story about a DACA recipient who voted for Trump who is now terrified that his parents may be deported under Trump's mass deportations. This user wrote the following, quote, "A true story, one of my..."
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna tell you this. He's trying to get rid of DACA. You don't have to just worry about your parents, dog. You don't have to just worry about your parents. All right, let's go.
My employee is a former DACA recipient who became a U.S. citizen through marriage, recently shared his reasons for voting for Trump. His parents, who are undocumented, have worked hard to make a life here, his father in construction and his mother in medical equipment manufacturing. Despite the risks, he feels the need to protect them, especially now. His choice to support Trump was driven by concerns over inflation, which he believes has made it increasingly hard for his parents to make ends meet on their wages. He wasn't aware of the mass deportation narrative until he started getting text messages from people saying, quote, "Pack your bags." People not realizing he is actually a U.S. citizen now. He started researching it, and now he is utterly terrified.
And so here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you people. The president can't control inflation. Y'all don't want the president to control inflation because that's socialism. That's literally price control. That is literally socialism. Y'all want the benefits of socialism, which we all do. Like this now, we all do. But when you identify it as socialism, oh no, it's bad. Well, the government can force companies not to like raise prices. Oh yeah, cool. That's what they should do. But that's socialism. No, bad. You can get like cheaper healthcare, and you can actually get healthcare to make sure that you take care of the health issues that you have. Oh no. That's good. That's socialized medicine. No, bad. This is just crazy. Let's go.
For his two parents. Here's another post along those lines. This person writes, quote, "My mom's coworker voted for Trump because of the, quote, economy and is now in a panic because she is worried her undocumented husband will get deported. Face, meet, leopard." I'd like to speak with you for a quick moment about climate and make clear that this is...
Oh, God, let's just cut it off right here. So, yeah, no, and again, I don't want to seem like I'm laughing at these people's misery. And it's really the I told you so thing that we've all said. And, yeah, no, this is just disgusting. It's the, why would people vote against their own interests? Because they have hatred and they believe that if we do this, then the bad people are gonna pay. The bad people are gonna pay. Dude, you realize that you part of the bad people that they think that they gonna pay, right? But anyway, like, share, subscribe. We're gonna cut this video segment here, and thank you guys for watching. Peace. All right, guys. It's been a fun little bit of time. We're gonna actually do some more political videos, and that poll, I'm gonna end it by the end of the week. So I want to see those votes about what games you want to see me stream. And we can actually take care of that as well. Anyway, guys, I do want to say thank you for watching, and take us away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, they're probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, it just gets on you and it starts
eating. The system levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.